green light that's bleeping like that, but I get it now. I knew it was it. I'm looking for it's a little bit warm. I mean, it's a little bit cool. I need to get a little warm. Oh, it's not ready yet. The seat is hot though. Oh, dang, my favorite jean, my favorite pants are getting a little worn. Have to look for some more. I like the Crooks and Castles brand. Now, this is all about that hustler mentality, and that's we. Well, my brain is already thinking about junk. That's a shame. Oh, and I ain't even really hungry. Cause you're a fat ass. Yeah, that could be it. I'm still thinking about it. It's like you can, like I was saying, I decided I'm going to turn lane, and I could do that. But if I'm going to turn lane and I back up to go into the forward lane, and a peace officer is around, they would pull my ass over. And that is just stupid to me. I don't see what I did wrong or illegal. What's up with you get a one person that'll like take a look see in and then they'll back out. And I'll say nothing. Yeah, you little one person there. Like, what's up with that? Let's see, what is this all about? What do you mean living a new lifestyle? I saw a young lady that I've been following her career, I guess you could say, from the first time I seen her. She was mixing, mixing the turntables, and I was like, "You're gonna be somebody one day. Let me get your autograph." And she just laughed. She was like, "Nobody ever asked me." I'm like, "Well, you can take Never off the list." Thanos, what's up? Is that like a warrior from the Greek times or something? But and now more and more, it's like she's definitely, she's probably at that time, but her content is like a daily, like more an inspiration to people. Her she does a workout. She also is a hairdresser, and she tries to have like this podcast, and it's just like wow, like that's what's up. And I didn't think like she was attractive. I knew for sure like I was out of her league. I'm old enough to be her mama, even though I don't know. Like, and it was funny. I remember, like, but I never tried to make a pass at her or nothing. At least I hope that she never took me making one. So I was just like, what's up? See her, be like, hey girl, let me get you a drink, and I do that to everybody I know. But if you don't know me, then you're not gonna know that. And not everybody that I know, but people that, especially if I see them out in the industry and young ladies, I just want to be cool with people, you know what I'm saying? And, because hell, that might be the reason me just offering them a drink could be the reason I get into a club or something. That's how I always kind of look at it. But anyway, so I remember one time and she was just like, hey, my mom is back there or something. And she's like, did you meet my mom? And I remember I was like, yeah, I think so. If that was the lady. But I just sounded like hella funny. So I was like, she trying to throw me off her mom? Like I'm trying to, it's like I'm not trying to get at you or anybody. I'm just friendly and, like that. Uh-oh, we about to be eating again. I'm just getting a little snack. And my mind, I've been thinking about some fries. I'm like, maybe I might get like some churros or something. Nice tatas. What the heck? Jethro Miller. What does that mean? I know that's like some kind of subliminal something. So, where's my phone? Did it turn? Oh, okay. I see it turned around. I'm gonna keep it like that. I'm gonna keep it like that. Then let me see. Jethro Miller. Don't be being weird. I got kids that be on here. All right. Let me see what I want. There's some fries or something. Oh, good. I can look at this first before I be pressured. Oh, shoot. Theirs is way more than it is out in the Bay Area. That's rude. We'll wait till I get out there then if I want to get a burger or something. I do like that, for $3 you can get some half-sea fries. The messed up part is that they're not always fresh. It's almost like they intentionally leave some there. I wonder what the monster churro looks like. Maybe use some mozzarella sticks. A monster mozzarella. So is that just like one big mozzarella stick? Cause that's kind of weird. I did like their combos, the Jack. Like I said, out in the Bay Area, it's like $5, and I got a burger and a fry. Maybe I should just wait till I'm out there. What's up here? Shoot, not much, Philip. What's going on, brother? I'm about to just take a little drive and just kind of living a little bit, and just thought I would say what's up to you guys, give a little filler of my thoughts about life and stuff, and then take a nap, get up in a little bit, do some laundry and stuff, and it's like that life on the road when you just doing you, baby. And that's what I'm doing. I'm just doing me, not owing nothing to nobody but myself. And some days, yeah, and it's gravy. It's all gravy. The curly fries is this, and the dust is that. And I would definitely wait till I go down to the bay. I'm kind of feeling a little like my feelings is hurt. But these, yeah, can I just get an order of halfsies? Extra fries? Yeah. Okay. That's it. Any drink with that? No. No, thank you. $3.29 out the window. All right. And yeah, I want a little bit of some bad food for me, knowing I shouldn't eat it. I'm gonna go to the gym too, so go to the gym, do a little bit of steps. Hello. 329. Yep. Gotta get over here. Can I get some? No thanks. No sauce, chicken, what? Chicken, what? Should I have $1 or just quarters, okay? I like quarters. Yeah. Thank you for that. Let me know. Thank you. Hey, that's what's up. I like to hear that when it says coming out. You know what? I'm gonna have to do this thing. Buy a jumbo jack or Supreme Croissant and get the same, get one free. Oh, dang, I left my thing at home from my church's chicken. Get my free piece of chicken. Thank you. You too. Dang it. Because we was definitely thinking about hitting up that churches again. Let's see here. The box feels warm. Our live unveiling of the halfsies from Jack in the Box. Whoa. Look at that there. They gave us that first fry was not even warm. Oh, I scared people. Damn. Only thing that's warm is the curly fry. But they just did a lot. Oh my goodness. That's more than like a regular order. I probably should use a little ketchup to cut the. But when I stand still, let me show you some of the difference between when I got those garlic fries. If anybody's seen the video, compared to some regular fries. Well, garlic fries, just as much as they have been smothered, see the difference? They put holes in here that helps them to breathe. That container, they didn't have no holes in it. I can tell it had been closed up for a while. It was like 30 seconds. A minute is too long when they're fresh. But that place is known for like this here when it's fresh. And you hear that crunch crunch? But those had a garlic sauce on it. So, a garlic butter sauce. So just alone, that's going to put on some weight and make them even more soggier and unattractive. And the presence of the garlic was eventually there, but it was just real unattractive. And why I tasted or have tried a couple of pieces was I was trying to see, can I just eat these, not turn. And overall, it was just like, no, each bite was just getting more and more uninviting. You know, especially because it was flavored. You know, like half of these are hot and half warm. The ones that aren't, I can still kind of tolerate it. But what they're having is now heavy weight of this butter. And they've gotten soggy. It just made it really unattractive. It's kind of like this, too. But the difference is I got the curly fries to compensate it. They're hot. I'll pay $3 for this. I paid $7. I didn't even want my money back. I didn't want some regular fries. But that didn't want to be rude. I have emailed them and they haven't hit me back yet. But I've been on them a couple of days. I might have to stop by there. I might express my grievance. Only thing is I don't have the fries with me, but I do have them at home. in the refrigerator, in the bag. I might have to make a small claim about it. Because it kind of became the principle. I didn't appreciate that young man speaking like he outside of his neck to me. And when him not wanting to give me a receipt, raised all kind of flags. I don't work for the industry. But yeah, I see what happened here. They made some curly fries, and they need to probably change that grease. And made some curly fries now. Somebody's car broke down. I'll get the rest of that to the squirrel. I meant to. I had this meat that I know I don't want it, but I took it out of the freezer. It was some of that pork that I had got for 2 cents a pound, and I had been to cook it, barbecue it, or even just take with it, barbecue it, and give it to the animals. I don't really think it's meant for human consumption anymore. Damn, I wish I would have got a cup of ice. Dang, why did somebody remind me? Get a cup of ice. At the same time, it's like, oh well. Me, Bill. Trying to keep this one, I'm not going to put no music on there. But yeah, so anyway, getting back to the young lady. I see her now, and even though I was never sure, like, was she gay, was she not gay, friendly, curious, whatever. But I see that she finally found a mate of the same sex as someone that she can relate and cling to, and it's like she really putting her, like, private life out there, And for a while, I wasn't sure, like, is she attracted to dudes, especially because of how she just complimented them. At the same time, I've seen her at some lesbian events, randomly, so just wasn't sure. But now it's like, hey, and especially with her, like, exposed so much, it's like I'm not supposed to let them nothing serious. And I'm like really, really happy for her. I remember just myself, because she's in her 20s, and I just think about myself and how when things are new, not like if anybody's experienced before, but when just things are new. But the difference is, like with her, she's got a lot going on, and I didn't have a lot going on. Stuff, so and it seemed like both of them, and it's where it's like, wow, may have see, because I imagine that she's in the spotlight, so she probably keep her private life out there, personal life, and who she's dating. And it's where it's like, hey, may they end up being a power couple like that, And I'm just glad that, I know of her, and it's always a good vibes. Like, as long as she's got the music turning, I'm just there to dance. It's almost like that, my way of just, like, tipping, whether it's some of that God's free gift, or like, hey, want some spirits give you a lift. It's like, why not? And I love that. A lot of, like, influencers and people how you just end up randomly following them because of something they did, or you just think they're cute, and then you just start checking out, and they're putting out content. And like a buddy of mine that I have still like yet to meet in person, but it all started because of what was it? Was it I think it was YouTube. He was putting out a YouTube channel and he was making a tutorial. I think he was making a tutorial where he was just talking about what he was doing, and then he went from YouTube to Facebook, and it's like I remember one time he sat back and talked to me, and we had a good like conversation for over an hour, and I just thought that was just like that's what's up. And now it's been, man, I think like 4 years watching his career, just prosper. And so yeah, it just makes me feel good. It's, even though I see people doing things that I want to, that I've thought about doing, I can't say I want to do because I'm just now getting even more comfortable to just stream or make videos. Because for the longest, that's what it took me, whenever I felt like freestyle and had something come to mind, I just hit record, blah, blah, blah. I didn't understand nothing about what bars were or nothing. I didn't understand. I didn't know about what rhymes. I never paid attention, and when I listened to them, I still didn't grasp what making bars was. Now I get it, where it's kind of like something that feeds off of something else you just said. So it's like now I understand it, but now it's just like about implementing it to my own words. Or I more so feel like I'll get a better success rate if I just get on stage on an open mic and just do my thing. That's what I just really feel like it. Let's shed some light on where we are here. There we go. There we go. Whee! Let's go for a ride. Whee! And I really would. That's definitely been like on my bucket list. It's a visual, representation of dying. Shit. Oh gosh. Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess so, dude. If that's how you want to look at it. I mean, death is, is inevitable. So it's not something that I just don't understand. What's your point? Because what I'm taking some curves that I'm comfortable and used to. Now I don't know what's around the corner. I am definitely in an environment where, like some animals could just come jumping out, namely deers. And I saw something that recently said, like, if a deer was to jump out and be in front of me, it's better to just hit it than try to avoid it. Trying to avoid it, I could run myself to the ditch off the cliff, especially over here. So you got a better chance of survival compared to, they were like, if it's a moose you see in front of you, they're like, yeah, avoid that. Like that's like hitting a brick wall. So pick and choose our battles of life. It all is what it is. But anyway, like I said, I definitely been trying to think, like, what is my goal? I don't really put out the things that I really want to vlog. I don't. because it's a real touchy subject. And I think that's where my mistake is. Trying to appeal to gather an audience. I just really need to put out what it is that I'm about. It's just like I'm just still not, I guess, comfortable and or ready. You know, because as we get older, it's like time is running short, and time is more so running short. Um, I don't know. I kind of want to like take that back, rewind that. I won't say that time is running short because you can accomplish a goal. You got until you just don't have time anymore. And that's like all in your mental capacity. Like you don't know like when something's gonna give. And that's our way of thinking. Some of us, can have our P's and Q's for the longest time. And then some of us is just like, ugh. I know, like, I see, like, family members, losing their memory, their sense of reality, concept of time. The only sadness about it is that nobody, nobody, we don't get really prepared for it. It's a conversation that nobody wants to have. It's like they just let you, like, you just gonna figure it out that it's gonna happen. It's just like, wow, that's inappropriate behavior. Like, I'm definitely, every chance I get, I'm gonna tell my grandkids about stuff to prepare for. And how time really does. Like, now I can think back to 30 years ago. New mother. And wow. If only I could, like, talk to that girl. That would be so amazing. You know. I had a friend today tell me they were making um, a what is it? They're making example of something, but they brought in politics. And they're like, I know that you like Trump, and I just didn't want to get into it, especially because I'm gonna see them in a couple days, and we're going out to the aquarium and stuff, and so that's when I'll bring it up. But I want to be like, hey, it's not that I like Trump or dislike him. I didn't care for the competition. Just my own personal um, knowledge of something, and even now it's like writing personally. It's like when some people will judge people by their clothes, they'll judge people by the place they live or from where they're from, and they don't know them, and it's like I just don't like that, especially when I'm like dealing with my own personal situations to where people are just judging the circumstance just because they don't like the person. And it's like, I just think that that's so wrong. They don't even know. They just know that person is what that person stands for. They don't like it. People being able to express, move forward, and have people to back up negative intentions so wrong. So, it's one thing I feel like somebody is they're playing the game, and then there's people who are playing their own game. For example, when it was in politics. But anyway, like I was saying about the young lady, two young people that just happen to be of the same sex, but they're both driven. And I feel like that's such a beautiful thing, And I like look forward to seeing that grow. Just like another DJ lady that I've seen, and she got her lady, and it's the same, I just like reach out, hello to them, and commend them on their adventures, being part of projects and environments where people can just go be themselves. But that's just what I'm all about. Now I can't dance. I can't dance all night like I used to. And that's just, see what happens when I get this, tricky knee untricky. Definitely, I think like I got about a good half hour until the music dies down. They playing some weird stuff that I cannot relate to. Got line dancing thing going on tonight. Oh, I might have to pull over on my journey. Alright, seen enough for now. I've been checking out a lot of stuff about overthinking and dwelling on people from your past, putting people on pedestals. I found myself guilty of that a lot. Thinking about people who really care less about me. It's like I'm not that kind of friend. Like if you want to gossip about people, especially this over and over again, like I'm not the kind of friend that wants to listen to somebody telling me the same gossip over and over again. I was like, it's bad enough I don't want to hear any gossip as it is. But if you keep on just talking about the same thing, the same person over and over again, then I guess I'm not going to be a good friend. And I'm like, I dealt with that for a long time. And I'm like, I just don't want to anymore, especially once I realized that more than likely, if somebody is just talking about someone else, they're talking about you too. I had an associate, I'm going to call them an associate, I'm going to use that word very lightly. But we used to be really good acquaintances, since I was never like really a type. But I thought about how they talked about so many people, people on the streets, people we know, and it never entered my mind like that they would do the same to me. And it finally made sense of why wouldn't they? Especially when they made it a point to say, I wouldn't talk to you about you to the person that you see in our face when you come around, the one that you know of. I wouldn't talk about you to them because I know they talk too much. But the way you said it was like, okay, so not to, you won't say nothing to them, but that means that you do to other people. And even though it's like, overall, it's like, I really don't care. But it's just that how down, especially when it's like you talk down about people that really look at you as a good friend. And I just know like they would not, I'm sure if they knew that, they probably wouldn't want to associate with you so much. Because I know that we're not really good friends anymore. I know that I carry the weight of feelings more than, because I'm the kind of person, you hang up in my face, but I'll call you back at some point. You still mad? Where it's like, shit, you must be still mad if you ain't call me back because you're the one who hung up, you know? And so where now I'm like, I'm more than comfortable with just doing my own thing, rolling solo. I'm more than fine doing that. I don't have to worry about. I don't have to worry about shit. Just doing my thing. Oh man, I was on a roll earlier. Like especially when I'm super stoned, I can have a lot. I have a lot to talk about, but once I'm not stoned anymore, it's like, and I know I got like a world of stuff that I can just go. It's like the girl that was trying to take me up. I take the funny. I'll be meeting the family friendly crew. That's even heck of funnier. To like meet meet some people who are like, they got their kind of their YouTube following where like over 2 million people. And when you meet some people or meet someone that is, let's just for argument's sake, internet famous, but you don't know it. And it's so crazy that it's like they never popped up on my feed, they never knew anything, and that was cool. That for one moment, because it made me feel like, hey, I could have a, I could have a chance. I could have a chance at this stuff too. I could be in their shoes one day. That's right. That's right. I don't want to say that. I had seen gas cheaper somewhere else, but only like by like 10 cents. And when you look at it like that, okay, me just saving $1. I mean, it's not that serious. Yo, Get some gasoline. Um, and I'm like, oh shoot, I wish I remembered that. Now everything done got super cold. I don't want it now. I did have some sauces in here. I was like, I'm gonna lift my brain up a little bit. Give them something to talk about. Da-da-da. Alright, there's a little mental inspiration. Just open up the gas. We only get to get some gas real quick, so I'll be back. Maybe you'll be here. Maybe you won't. But hey, to you 3, 4, blessings to you. To the 4 who hit me up and gave me a like, I appreciate that too. I know that right now my content's a little blah right now. And we got stuff headed your way this weekend. We're going to be visiting an aquarium. And going to either go live or make some shorts. Check out the aquarium. You know, like I said, I'll be right back. Let's get some gas. Would it be weird to discuss it if I had passed gas on live? And then expressed how I was like, oh my god, that smells. But you know, I was reading something. If your gas smells really bad, that's because obviously you're not getting rid of the food. You need to put more fiber, more green, and start letting that stuff exit. You know, I really need to start setting up to a 2K viewer giveaway and then a 5K viewer giveaway. I should like really start setting up to do that because we're getting close. Oh snap! Oh snap! Oh snap! We're getting close to it. You know, and that'll be what's up. All right, if it's $3.95 and 9/10, so a gallon. And if you put in $45, how many gallons will that be? I know it'll be at least 10, right? 10 and a half, 11, 12. Anyone? Something they don't tell you about when you get older. I don't know if it's like getting older or just stuff I've been eating, but it's like I like the flatulence can just come out at weird times. It's like, what the heck? And I'm not prone to, my booty cheeks getting clapped, so it's like, what the heck? What is that smoking in this car? Is that somebody smoking, or? I think somebody was in his car. It's crazy, like, dude had, like, bottles and stuff all over the damn place. That was funny. It looked like it was just nothing but plastic bottles all in his front seat. I like the young men that hustle. They're, like, just always cool to talk to, and I've been like, I always seem like they just cool peoples is all. They ain't always been cool with me, shit. It's a visual representation of dying. Bob Johnson. Alright, we're at 10 gallons. We're gonna get about 11. Will we squeeze out 12? No. About 11 and a half. Alright, be right back. I think 46 would have get us about 11 and a half gallons. Let me see, where am I at here? Oh shit, that was just about filled up. So I'm like, I bet you if I gave him a 50. Have you ever, like, and you can calculate in your mind mentally how much gas you could get, and then it seems like it's just taking all of that. That's how I feel like if I would have gave him a 50 right now, but it still just took it all. Like, it wants it all. Now, right up this street here is really cool Afghan something type of place. Part of me wants some coffee, but then that's gonna make me have to TT. I don't want to have to TT a lot. Where I can get a really good cup of coffee too. And I don't need that right now. But anyway, as I'm looking at my thing, it's like it says it's full. Because I think I have like about 16 gallons, 15 and a half. Take a break. Next week we're gonna go play some tournaments. Even though I'm still thinking about it now, but I want to do some laundry. And where I'm going to do some laundry at, a pretty reasonable price. Next is going out of families. But, like people have offered that I know, they'll be like, hey, you can just use my machine. But one, I'm like, I know that I'm not always having my clothes balanced right. So that's one reason I don't want to use anybody's wash machine or dryer, because I don't want to be having people's machines all off balance. And my fault. and I gotta go fix it, and just too much. But the laundromat overall is kind of like, especially those ones that um, are face that you got the bubble of soap in your face. I feel like you really can't go wrong with those compared to the ones that sit upright. So, um, and this washing place that I found is like, I can wash a load of clothes for $2.50. Yep, that's right. I'll be showing you in about 5 hours and 48 minutes. I ain't BSing. I know it's hard to believe they got machines like that, but they sure do, still do. That's right. Um, but brain freeze, smoke freeze. And so yeah, it's like I don't want to use people's machines. I had another family friend, however, it doesn't matter. But I was offered to use the laundry, and I tried it, and the machine it just smelled so mildew. And I can tell that it's what it's from. It's from leaving some clothes in there, forgetting about it. And that's what I know. Like people can do a lot. You just forget. You know, it made me think about like one time my grandpa got so mad at my mom. But I'm sure at that moment was just frustrated with a lot of stuff. But because she had started the machine and didn't use it. It was just with the water was in it. And like knowing what I know now, where it's like you could have just still put clothes in there, still ran it. It didn't mess up anything. But he just made it seem like it was just something messed up. But like I said, knowing now at that time, I was just so off the wall. I mean, I was young, so yeah, I was off the wall. I was off the grid of understanding all what was going on. And it's funny how you'll get clarity in things in life at certain. For some of us, it might take. Now, there's some people where I knew this, I already knew that. And there's some things like you didn't know no different until somebody just told you different. You know. Oh yeah. So back on to what I was saying earlier. And I said about how I done met part and most of a good amount of the family friendly crew. And I think that I came off to them like I was a hooker or something. Oh my gosh. And just because I had run ins with them from the moment that I walked back to my room at like it was maybe between 10:30 and 11. No, it was like about 11ish until I walked out of that hotel. Because a big place is called a hotel, and those motels are like the ones on the side of the road, if I'm thinking right. And um, I I didn't realize. I thought for a minute like he looked familiar, but now I do know that it wasn't. I still can't. I really can't think of those guys' names. So here's the funny part. So let me just say that. So yeah, I remember now because once I saw his videos after. But the guy, he's sitting, and they were just making something about a hand. For all I know, like, because I'm sure, like, I mean, they're young, so they got some freaky thoughts in their mind. And it's almost like I can bounce off vibes if if they just got a freak in them, or if they just, whatever, have some attraction, just like me, them, you know. If I be like, yeah, if I might think that they're cute or handsome. I feel that's the coolest thing about being a female is that let we can let and a female, especially the more older we get, can feel more comfortable because be like you just about whatever the same age, but it doesn't matter if you're the same age or if I'm old enough to be, like anything. Um, I'll just feel that if you old enough to get me a beer, we can flirt with each other if I choose. I don't feel any kind of way about it. If anything, it's a giggle for everybody's ego, or you just have some conversation. I also want to say I feel the same way about a female that I've had those same interactions with. If she old enough to buy me a drink, we old enough to have a conversation. Or hell, what a pack of cigarettes. Or because really, hey, 18 is a, and I don't feel anything more than because let's say somebody says, so if he was 15, you would be this age. Well, when he was 15 and I was that age, I would have been saying, hey, I'm gonna see you when you're 18, if that's what I felt like saying. You know, a boy, but however, but I made a comment and the same thing where I made a comment about feeling like they thought I was a hooker because I had said, there's an attraction that you gotta have to have really a mutual relation. You gotta have a certain attraction. I was like, but I didn't have to, but it was so much going on. I had so much going on in my head, especially because when I get a little intoxicated, the first whatever hour sometimes, depending on how far apart it is, when I'm like, hey, have a night out, have one too many drinks. Um, Before it finally evens out and I can be cool. So I'll just say a lot of things. I got a lot I want to say because that's like the ADD, ADHD, whatever for us. Um, However, yeah, your parents drank. And depending on how healthy your parents were, it's how to escalate to where you're just already had some smarts naturally, it can wind up your smarts more and you'll be more maybe interactive in thought compared to I'm gonna just park here for a little bit. I don't know. I don't think I'm right there. Trees. Oh, need to rest my brain a little bit. I'm saying my motor skills from driving. Plus, I'm not tired. It's late. I had like some rest early, and I planned on staying up. So I want to go to this laundromat, and I got some business to attend to, you know. But luckily, I got this time. So I did want to like decide about how. Oh yeah, so back to the family friendly. Told you my brain's a little, but I want to like would say rev it up because we're gonna go and do some steps in a little bit. Uh, excuse me, especially do a little bit of upper body. We're gonna start and see where it like finishes. How to be like, how they show those progression videos. Look, that's just my first out loud, to see like, hey, will we do it? No, I'm not gonna commit to anything aloud. I was gonna talk about a lot of shit that I want to commit to. But anything I'm really committing to, I just do it. And if there's results to see or changes that are to be seen, well, yeah, I guess no matter what. So I'm answering my own question. That's what I'm saying, where things can make a little bit more sense, especially something so deep as that. Because I look at where it's not really like it is a commitment. But what I've figured out about the young, family-friendly young men, why is it that I think, oh my God, I know that's what I'm saying. Because when I spoke to them, and they had me on film saying this, and I know that, and that's where I'm just like, I want to talk about it aloud and live, and not like make a video that I could have seemed like I took the time to make it up for it. Because I have another video that I made, but I was like, that's too long. Because now, once I met the young man, because he flashed to me, he was like, here. He's like, yeah, I'm a family friendly, like, see? And it's almost like he uses that just as much as I saw a video where the young man said, yeah, no, I'm not going to get serious with anybody for 5 to 8 years, because I got my YouTube I wanted to stay dedicated to. And that's where I'm like, right now my mind is so much. I'm like, because of them, seeing how they put out their videos, if it's a month, once a month, or once every 3 weeks or 2 weeks. Um, and some, I think in the beginning they were saying like they wanted to put out one every Friday. But I haven't followed along all those videos to see. It's like I jumped on for a minute just to see like what they were doing and about, but not on the dude's jock in a sense to be like, oh, what a fan. But I see like that's his thing, giving people like the number. Because it's like, why not? It's a hotline, business line. Because just because you got people views, you're only going to run into and meet so many people, you know. But I'm just like, really, for that moment, it's like, that's what's up, you know. I appreciate that. Made me feel like they took me for a candidate, It's like, because what's up about it is that I'm in the direction. Because now when I do get there, and it's like it doesn't matter because I'm gonna still be me 10 years from now. It's like I see myself in so many different notable notable noticeable faces in the entertainment industry. Because even this is an entertainment. People that um we do anything because like doing I'm getting all what I do for a review for like Planet Fitness, the if it's Chinese food, a grocery store. I guess even more so, like that's what's not really. Yeah, I'm gonna like start focusing on. That's gonna just start focusing on that. Yeah, like liquor stores, where the candy store, but it's like just doing reviews is my whole point. These young men, the family friendly, doing stuff about like scavenger hunts. So I saw a couple of them, and one of the first ones I just was almost like that was staged. See, that's not totally real. Um, and it's just the way that a person reacted to them that say, yeah, oh yeah, uh, I've seen you guys' show. I just feel like that, an individual would act a little differently. But anyway, but it's neither here nor there because the guy really could have, or who knows, it could have been a paid actor because it's all entertainment. Once it's put on, especially I feel like when it's not totally live, you know, um, just like I like the fact of how it's like they were like, okay, here we'll have a budget, and got people to do a poll on like their fake. They had like fake inventions. I haven't didn't watch them all the way through, but I got the idea of where it's like you can make some pre-made videos. You can go live randomly, you know. In actuality, it's just like, hey, I want that one thing that I'm a one-hit wonder, you know. I don't have to depend on. I can just depend on me. Totally, just depend on me. Because that's how, for many, it just happens. You'll get this moment. And so if you start bumping into people, because I feel like, so that's what I was going to say about it. I feel like if you're at like a 2 million, whatever, view follow, then it's like your Pandora path into that begins to open. And that's cool. That's how it's supposed to be. Because then it's like you'll get your one, you get your meeting, but do you want it? And then it's overall, when you think about it like that, it's like probably not. I probably won't. Because that's kind of intimidating. But anyway, all right, so my storytelling about the family friendly and why them. I have mentioned about having chemistry when you, no matter what. Now, there's a chemistry of that moment where, you meet somebody and you're at the bar or meet them at the wedding and you just like, overall, I like your look, I like your look. Um, and when you're of consent and age, you're like, hey, I'll go with it, but it could stop the moment you see that person start getting undressed, or you get close to them and you give them a kiss or something. And it could change. And now the price that you're paying, there's a price for everything. You're paying it no matter what. Was my whole point. It's not so much because everything in life, every action that we take does and can have a price on it. You know, and I feel like that's when it's like you have to take your own. You have to take in your own on yourself. You gotta start just paying your own toll, and that is like you gotta give up. So I love the fact that meeting the young family friendly gentlemen, because to me they're like for sure like everyday people. They're really doing their thing. I saw an excerpt where one of the young men said, "We have passed up, you know, up to that they less than under 100. It was like 99 offers, just because we don't want the quick whatever buck, you know." Up until like, and that was I think it was a couple of years ago or something. I don't remember when they said that or within the year. I don't recall. But since that time when they did that, and then from when it was put up, one never knows. And for me to have like ran into them in Nevada, of all places, that makes sense because it's like that's the perfect start for. Um, I just feel like it was really humbling and for myself that they made me feel like why couldn't you be worth whatever regular something. But with the mouth, liable to come out. That's why I was like, but I did want to take back the no, I don't. He wasn't 18. He was 21. 18 just sounded so naughty. For entertainment purposes, you gotta like a lie, and you gotta say it with a straight face, you know. But I was still, I wasn't. No, I wouldn't have been. I wasn't at that time. But it was probably like maybe 21, 22 still, nonetheless. But I did date a girl. And yeah, I think I was 25 years. Yeah, I think I was 48. Um, no, no, she was 25, and so no, okay, I was about 23. Yeah, I'm trying to think about the other young lady. Cause young girls, they got mama issues just like daddy issues when it comes to um their attractions and how people in college, they date the college stuff, teachers and the students, and because of a different type of interaction compared to high school, elementary and shit. So like, what the heck? But I'm still not here to defend anything. But just back to them and thinking like the payment, I was just like, because yeah, the young man that was downstairs, as I'm leaving, he's like, they said something about a hand. They just like needed it one more hand, but it was already time for me to like leave, and that's what I was just focused on. And I was focused on like, hey, I need some kind of sugar, something to keep me going, because I didn't have any sleep. I just had to lay down, because that's what was so weird. I really felt like some weird stuff was going on, because I'm on like the top floor of this like hotel, and I hear people, girls mainly giggling, but talking like they were out in the hall talking and giggling and stuff, and I was just like, what the heck? It's like they acting like this is like this super ghetto, and it's like on an open rail, where like people when it's an outside court, but this is like all enclosed, and it's like right across from the presidential suite, which would make me feel like they might have been the ones staying in the presidential in this ball suite for all I know. But it just felt weird after it was just a little odd at that moment, and I was waking up. So I wasn't waking up. I kept my eyes closed, but I just laid there, and it was like something was just like, just stay laying down. Don't say nothing, cause one is like you are hella tired. My knee was so sore, my feet were just. I was tired of walking, and I'm trying to play the role and was gonna be like, cause the one lady who said she was a witch, and I was like, I would just let her know, like, one, ain't nobody lying. You is nobody special. So I got lied to just 'cause you told me I was cute and you want to take a picture. I'm not. If anything, I'm just like, wow, how cool. It'd be cool, like, to get to know you when you're not drunk and see you really want to just stay socializing with me. But I'm gonna let you know for sure that I'm not available. You know, especially, and it makes it even cool. We can, I don't know, you talk to me about someone that you just gonna find attractive, or we just be cool, or I could tell you why I'm like I know that I'm not available, you know. But I didn't because one, the lady had called herself a witch, and I was just like, oh hell no, heck no. And then what? I did happen to read something. She told me I think she was a no, the cousin. No, she was a Scorpio. However, I read something and it said that I'm compatible to one other sign in Scorpio, and I could agree with this other sign that it spoke of. I was like, yeah, I could actually see that. One on a more daily basis, and another one on the romantic basis was like, yep, I know that too. But it was five, like, and that's what I'm saying, where it's like a sensual attraction can be in one aspect, and but it not play favor to anything else, you know. Whereas like, yeah, I can handle you on that, but not on the other, and that's I think that's something in life. That's part of the birds and bees that need to be talked about. You know, besides sugar, you know, things. That's one of the biggest addictions. Is just any type of sensual touch, so to speak. And I need to get me a Gatorade. I'm about to go in here. Oh, let's put on our shoes. I really could keep on my flip flops. I need to put my tennis shoes on. And you know what? I need to put that brace on my leg too. Right, so we still got a minute. Especially 'cause I can't really, I'm not too good on the steps, but maybe I shouldn't do them anyway. But I'm going to just try something. I had some holy roller type people, some young people, and that's nothing against the ones who want to be holy roller. I'm going to step away from family friendly for a minute. Because it made me think just now, just all these actions going on about I'm going through the store and these young people. What's wrong with your knee? Can I pray for you? And the thing is like I felt like they were trying to represent themselves as God, you know, and I don't know, must have felt like I was like it just seemed like they wanted something more than to pray for me. Like the young man was just like, "Hey, I'm gonna pray." Jesus had because that's the thing. He said Jesus had prayed for the blind man to see again, and then he had to come by praying twice, and then the man could see. And he wanted to like pray for me, and then put his hands on me, and it was like, "Yeah, now check to see. Don't you feel better?" And I just like, no, this is pretty damaged. But the Lord has got some people that can fix it for me. Like, what the heck? Are they, and then it was like a moment of silence, and that's where it's like, really, so it's like, it seems like they, I'm like, do they need help paying for the food? You know, or something? Maybe, yes, I took a glimpse in the basket that was just like, who knows? I don't know. It just felt like they were something. They were wanting to ask me or say, but I got a card. And I was like, yeah, I might show up. I'm like, I don't celebrate the holidays as for how they stand, especially once I understand more about it. Because I feel everything like the, just everything can be like celebrated on any type of day. It shouldn't have to be on one specific and with the rest of the world. Ah, that knee is just, ugh. I almost feel like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I want that contract where I could take care of myself, or not that contract, this that paycheck where I could go and take care of myself. I can go get some medical care, just get a whole evaluation here, check me out. On just the things that I've been aching and paining from for a long time in my life. Um, yeah, and get me. I won't necessarily say it was a. I don't necessarily really have a dream vehicle, but my uncle keeps telling me about this one type of van that was like, yeah, that makes sense. That's for sure. Like, 'cause overall, my ride, I want my ride to be a home on wheels. But then give me a couple of these Elon Musk tiny homes. Um, just 'cause I want my family around me, and yeah, I just want to be a grandma, you know, as I was before. Just cook, let them know they're not gonna cross me. They could treat their mom and daddy, but they come across me, and I could care less if somebody doesn't like me telling them no. But anyway, see how like you can get into deep thought sometimes when you think about some things, and that's what it is, right? It's like people want to share. Do they? Do you really? Cause want entertainment? Nobody really wants reality TV anymore. I see people just constantly um, that are kind of lost in a way. It's like I've been writing this book forever, and now this book of mine has so many chapters. It's rather I just rather like yeah just use the stage of the platform or whatever that I made. It's like the live radio. Like before, you had to go through so many channels to broadcast. Now, if you want to be a radio station that just played others' music, then yeah, you still have to do that. But now they've even got it on here where you can have it on the approved list. Because I see some people, I just need to figure it out. They say it how to do it, but I just still don't get it. I'm really a shower. Like you got to show me. I can have issues comprehending what I'm reading sometimes. It has to be like something kind of simple that the instructions. And to me, I get a bit confused with the instructions for the YouTube. Maybe if I just wrote it down, that probably would help. When it comes to whatever you got to do so that you can like play music in the background, because there's something you can do. Because people do it. Like there's dudes and girls. There's folks that be out there DJing. Just like Arsenio Hall. I was trying to think of dude's name the other day, couldn't think of it. But just like Arsenio Hall, it's gonna have my talk show. Here's my daily forecast of how a weekly whatnot. Because this whole like world is just your stage. Be nice. The report. Starting off the weekend, because this is how the weekend always used to start. So you're first. You're here tonight. The platform of the week. What's the plans for the weekend, folks? What should we get into? What should we not? How's the week been? How have I been interpreting? What did I go through? Things that have made me say, that'll be my homework. So welcome to night one. If you see night one or watch it, because that's just it, I'm going to then erase the episodes, because I'm going to give out clues to something to win the. I'm gonna have to get that. I'm gonna have it. So I have some things that I do want to give anyway. So, so we're like these one freaks. I bought 2 pair, and so part of me, just as much as like it went up a couple bucks from when I bought it, and that's cool. But I also just feel like that could be a cool like giveaway to I. Is it a 2K since I'm so close? That I feel like, okay, there's a goal that I'm really seeing realistically reaching, even if it takes 4 more years, 4 months, 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 minutes from now. Anything anything I could say could make it be like, the the chestless lady. Oh, that's right, the person. Who was it that said nice tatas? Jethro Miller was probably talking about, because he's like, she has no breast, she has no chest. I'm gonna have to look up Jethro Miller and see who he is. Right, the first time. He's got 26 subscribers, and he joined 3 years ago. We gonna look up Jethro Miller. See if he's got any videos from 3 years ago. Jethro Miller. Why you had to be all rude to me? Huh? Because, I could be sensitive about the fact of not having any breastises. Alright, with 26 subscribers in 3 years. So that's not Jethro. So I was hoping that man kind of scary me. Well, that's rude. You ever looked up and been like, wow, I never known the fact that there'd be so many people, with my name, kind of thing? Okay, he's got this, I believe this is him. And he got one video. Checking out some woodpeckers. Well, Jethro Miller, you win. Hit me up to claim your prize. Just explain to me, make a video about what's nice about tatas, and there was I in reference to that, because wasn't kind of specific. You just said nice tatas. Were you like looking at some? Oh wow, and this is just like the first video you put up here. Is that you breathing like that? Or is that, does that sound like a machine or something? And people leaving weird stuff is the reason why you'd be like, see, that's why. That's why. It's like that's the understandable thing. Is putting yourself on your own self stage. You put yourself in a position to be more available to someone or anyone who just doesn't like you. They mad at you. What was I? Oh, I was putting my shoes on. They mad at you for just being who you are. You're like, what the heck? How does that even make any damn sense? But that's how it'll go. You can have people, and they can, and that does put you in an awkward. I'm looking for getting my bag and getting my chapstick. Can put you in an awkward position sometimes. But that's just how the world is, or that just like that anyway. Your own sister, your own mother, your own just anyone. You could be in a family and find out that there's people they don't like you, they don't want you. To be in it. I think I'm a part closer now. One of these places. Oh, I'll be glad to get some Gatorade. They had a garden and it was open like 24 hours. And then it was like, oh yeah, no, we ain't gonna be open 24. The thing is like they close. They're gonna be closing at like 7, 8 o'clock on the weekends in the PM. That's what's just like, oh wow, that's really like a hurtful to one's feelings. That I won't be going over to that one anymore. That's what that is basically. Might change up. Time to, got to, make sense to, whatever you want to call it. You know, I done learned my lesson like parking under trees. Cause one is like the little bugs. That's the main thing, the little bugs. Open up the sunroof, not tripping, feeling the weather. The next thing you know, like what is that? Oh hell no. So, yes, I feel like part of me just feels like I am not straight. Oh, that's a lot of room. That's a lot of room. I coulda, woulda, shoulda, kind of like looked at that differently. Yeah, I was parked half crazy, but I knew how I pulled in. That was a chance. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not trying to do no marathon or nothing. Just a little bit of something. That's how I'm just doing this, especially with my legs. It's almost like my knee. It's almost like just don't do nothing, or you're just gonna just keep wearing it down, just making it worse because it's already messed up. So. Yeah. Make sure to I don't want to be showing no people. Oh, something that the young lady she was talking about, like taking creatine. I do believe like a pre-workout booster is really cool to use and necessary. Excuse me. And then the post-workout is cool because those things, like caffeine and whey, they help your muscles to not be so sore. Because that's the main thing. If your muscles are hecka tight, your muscles when they're hecka tight and everything, so then they're sore too. Yeah, you just want to lay down and do nothing. That really helps you to work through it easier. I know mine is just like I've been doing too much. Hello. They must make them say that. Hi. Hello. I'm gonna get me something to drink here. I love that the black card is like, oops, so it's half price. Alright. That's what maybe I should do. Is freaking like get rubbed on a little bit first. And like, what is this? Celsius. Essential energy accelerates metabolism, burns body fat. Essential energy. Pink water. Sparkling sherbet. Oh, I'm gonna turn around. Sparkling sherbet. Something. That's interesting. What is that? Passion fruit and strawberry. The thing is, it's like, is it gonna have you going teachy like crazy? So those have sugar. These don't. Dragonberry, grape slush, blue crush. That does too. The peach rock and the arctic. Just from it saying no sugar, that made me just feel like it must have sugar. No, it doesn't say anything about sugar. I really need my glasses though. Okay. What is the sugar substitute? Energy Plus Essential Performance. Well, they all say that. But one can is, like, this is 16 ounces. Accelerate metabolism, no artificial colors. Physical, cognitive performance, essential vitamins, green tea, the EGCG. I guess it's just like, hey, what flavor are you interested in trying? I'm more so like, I've got pina colada, and I got dragon fruit and lime. We got a smaller one, and then with this peach vibe, I guess. I'll go with the peach. Peach and Arctic is berry. Sparkling white peach edition, yeah. I just hope it doesn't have no funny taste. Starting at $3 and no special price on it either.
That's peach, right?
Starting at, let's see. Have you tried this?
Yeah, it's pretty good. My favorite is the retro vibe. It's rainbow sherbet.
I saw that sherbet. That made me think about. I was thinking about that.
It's good. I like the playa vibe. That one's pina
The
colada.
what? Oh, yeah. I don't ever want that one.
I'm a fan, so.
But you say the rainbow sherbet. Have you tried the white peach yet at all?
I tried the peach. The peach is pretty good. But if you're a peach person, then you'll like it. But
Okay.
yeah, it was
No
good.
funny like aftertasty stuff to you, like even the rainbow
Honestly,
sherbet.
they all have kind of it's green tea, so it
Yeah.
has a kind of a more like earthy taste to it. But
Okay.
it's pretty good. I personally I like the Arctic, the Playa, and the Retro. Those are like my go-tos.
Arctic playa.
Yeah.
Which one is that? The playa is that the rainbow sherbet?
That's the Pina Colada, the Retro.
Oh.
That's it.
But you said you'd like the pina colada first.
It just came in too, so I had that one recently.
Uh,
Retro it is.
well, I'm gonna go with your first one.
Huh?
I'm gonna go with the first one.
Cool. Let's go. I'm always a fan of
Oh,
rainbow sherbet. Best. And you have a card in your profile. You want to use that?
that's already on there. Really? That's scary to know. No,
Oh, okay.
I'll
No.
just even if I'm using it, I don't wanna.
I understand.
But I guess that's something they just added on because they don't always ask that. So.
Yeah, if I ever see the option, I'll always ask the person if they want to use their card on file. This one ends in 2289. I can't see any of the other numbers though. Just so
But
you're
I'm saying, but I'm just like, no, that's just. I guess that's just something that nobody else has ever asked me. That's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
really? Okay.
Out of all the ones, I didn't even know that was an option.
It is actually.
Because I'm like, for argument's sake, it's cool to know. Because yeah, if somebody's like, I didn't want to carry anything,
Totally.
in
Yeah,
here
exactly.
or with
Especially.
me or something. So.
Yeah, I'm the manager here. I don't usually work night shifts, so it's.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah,
Oh.
usually in the day.
Oh, I think I signed you up too a while back.
So. No,
Oh, really? With someone else?
it was a different city and everything.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I want to change it, and I'm like, when I go out to that city, I'm gonna go over there and be like, I want to change here,
Yeah.
because when I got something going on,
Okay.
and
You
and they're whatever, I just don't like how I had to interact with them anyway. I just
Oh
don't like.
no.
But it's okay. It just is what it is.
Yeah,
No
I
biggie.
think you're in the same market as San Jose though, right? I'm pretty sure you signed up at that club because I can access like all of your stuff. So
Yeah, no,
that's it. If you want to, you can.
no.
But it should be working out.
I'll do it how I'm just thinking. I'm like, the main thing is just getting the dues paid.
You're in the what?
The dues paid.
I
And
know. I feel that.
I've gotten it all like since the initial. I'm all
Oh, good.
yeah, I'm all like
It's always that second month is rough.
no, it's just it was a lot of things, but I got it all. I'm comfortable now.
That's
You know.
that's a blessing right there. To
The
be comfy
the
like
main
that.
thing is that you guys just have a location and all the places that I wanted and
Oh, that's good. No, this
uh,
one's good for 24 hours too. Not a lot of them are 24 hours nowadays too. Like,
out this way for sure.
yeah, it's
And as
weird.
far as this Northern California,
That's
but
for sure.
not but in other places that I as far as where I've been through, there's 24 hours, and that helps when you're just out on the road.
Yeah, no.
You know,
I've never been too much. I've been to a lot of places on the road, but my job's never been too much on the road where I had to like be in different places so much.
I map out places I'm going so I know that there is, because
That's
it helps
smart.
a lot.
Yeah.
It saves you on your hotel, especially if I'm like driving. I just sleep in my car.
Absolutely.
Because that's your main thing is like bathroom, taking a shower. You know, that's
Seriously.
what really you're getting a hotel for half the time.
Like I've been in like truck stops too. Like I'll rent a shower if I've needed to.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
Love's truck stop or
Yeah, yeah,
what's
yeah,
that?
yeah,
Blue
yeah.
Jay or
I
whatever.
don't know about Blue Jay, but I know about Love's and there's another one.
Love's is legit. I've always
Um,
liked Love's truck stops.
yeah, and I usually sit around. I'll just ask one of the truckers, can I use one of their bathrooms?
Oh, they're
You
cool
know, and
about
give
it.
them half price or something. Especially, yeah, I want to say, especially if you're a girl. But even no matter what, like some people did like a review on them, and the dudes are kind of like, hey, yeah, I'd help somebody out in the shower, especially if I really felt like they couldn't afford, like as far as dudes, you're like, hey man, can you help me get washed up?
No, absolutely.
I don't know if it's changed, but at a time, especially like 15 odd years or 20 years ago, um, for every time they filled up or put in so many gallons, they got a shower. And they're like, lots of times they didn't always use it, so they'd have credits as showers.
Oh,
So
that's
that's why I was
cool.
like, yeah, you know, ask one. And that's what one told me too, like, for sure, usually got a lot, you know.
Honestly, they should be giving truckers like that deal. Do you like drive for a living? Is that one thing you do? Oh, got it.
No, moons ago.
Yeah, that's it. I've been to a lot of truck stops, and it's cool that they have that camaraderie, though. I know, like, truckers back in the day, they had, like, they kept it tight, you know? They had to look out for each other on the road. It's wild.
Yeah, no, I don't know anything about the trucker life.
uh,
I just know about like I just can't for whatever reason. I know other ones and I'll think of it, but Love's does stand out the most. Pilot, that's it, yeah.
Pilot, you're so right.
Pilot,
Pilot.
and then the travel, it's a DA or something. It's like a red, white, and blue travel something.
Not Travel Lodge. That's the
That's a
hotel.
hotel, yeah. It's something.
They get so different out there. Wherever you go, it just changes
No, but
up.
it's one of the ones that's been around for a while, and Loves and Pilot be the ones who'll take over. Like it's spread out, but it's sure if I told you if you've seen it, you're like, oh yeah,
Yeah, I've driven cross country a couple times,
yeah,
and yeah, they're all over the place.
oh yeah, 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 oh yeah,
Everywhere you need them.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You can get that pizza, and then the different ones you go to, they'll have what's local. They'll always have something that's local in their
They
hot food,
do. I say
and so
a
that's
lot of them
always
have
cool.
crispy chicken. A lot of them.
Yeah. When you get to a certain part, then you can get the boiled peanuts. Mm.
Ooh, I've seen those once when I was East Coast in the South. I used to live in Georgia, but I think in Florida they had the peanuts, the
Yeah,
boiled peanuts. They
yeah,
smell good. Like
yeah. Yeah, I like them. Now you can get them in a can, like at the company
that's a
at
trip.
Walmart. A lot of Walmarts carry them now.
Really?
Yeah,
You know what I
and
tried?
sometimes dollar stores will have them.
Honestly, it's pretty good. I was sleeping on it, but I saw a video of someone. I guess it's like a Southern tradition to put like peanuts inside of a Coca-Cola,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
you'll drink it and eat it. I tried
yeah,
it because it had an orange vanilla flavor, and it was
yeah.
spectacular. I was like,
Yeah, seen it on the movie, read it in a book that was in it, then in the movie.
oh really? That's
Yeah,
funny.
that's the thing. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah,
I
a little
want
bit
to
of
say I
Coke.
did it when I was a kid. Maybe my grandpa told me that. This wasn't something I carried on.
Oh no
But
way.
yeah, it makes sense.
A little bit of food, a little bit of sweet. It's sweet and savory. Like it's perfect.
Yeah, it can balance out.
I
Yeah,
like
that
that little salt too.
the
Yeah.
hunger, the satisfaction, and yeah, and the hydration.
Yeah, no, totally. It was like it's really good too. I honestly love it.
Yeah,
Now I want
yeah,
some now. Shoot.
yeah. Yeah, they should sell some. Didn't they used to sell like milk bars or something? Oh, so
Muscle milk.
that's replacing the Celsius, replacing the muscle milk, huh?
No, man.
I can see that.
They are gonna get even more Celsius flavors, but we are on back order right now for muscle milk. I guess they were having like problems getting product.
Mm.
We had strawberry muscle milk that were getting really rotten. Like so when people
It
drink
wasn't
them, it
being
was
used. It, yeah.
yeah, it was like almost yogurt. So like we have to wait for them to be like good to go, you know.
No, but that makes sense. That people probably have their thing about drinking those,
Oh yeah, they're
and it's
good,
not common
but
here. But this one will have a better, longer shelf life and it'll be more attractive.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I love the Celsius.
Especially just some moments when you're just like, even though I'm like, I may just start some pre-workout stuff in my, if I want to take it seriously, but it just all depends. Am I going to be serious or not?
You know what? Celsius actually makes those packets, like single serve water bottle packets.
Yeah.
It's like $10 for like 10 of them, and it's 200 same with caffeine content. But I bought it at Wally World across the street, and it's only like $10. These things are $3 a pop, so 4 of them for 12, 10 for $1. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's it. I love them.
Just gotta have your own carbonated water.
I know.
If you want that same experience.
Truly, I'm a carbonation lover. I need it. I love it, and I like sparkling water a lot just because of that carbonation.
But that's what I'm saying. If you mix the C4 packet, because it's not gonna have that, it's gonna be like a Kool-Aid. Where this has a little bit of bubbly, just a little.
Kool-Aid now.
Yeah. That's what this tastes like, some Kool-Aid.
No, I know, right? It's kind of sweet to it. Oh well, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. But it was good talking to you.
Evening. Alright. What's a whole bunch of dudes that then went back here and started messing with the massage table? I'm like, I'm gonna finish this to wake me up a little bit, which I am like waking up. And we're gonna see what we want to do to the upper stuff here. I don't really want to mess with that. It's just more so my knee is just like, don't bend me. I like being here at this time of the day. I might, excuse me. Oh, dang, I messed up. It said plastic only, and I threw it in there. I don't want to dig in there, and I see more cans in there, so I'm not the only one that wasn't paying attention. Did I lock my door? I did now. Abs and stretching workout. The TF360. All these fans, though, it's just not fun. It's cold in here. It's like, so start working it out, girl. Start working it out. Oh, here's something. You guys can laugh at me. But I know as far as all my side boobies, I gotta move it around. I gotta do stuff if I wanna. So it's like I got such messed up body parts. Maybe coulda, woulda, shoulda did more so of it. Worked more on it when I was younger. Now if I do this, I can't. I need my other phone. See if I can stand it up. No, I need a stand. Wonder how it doesn't think like I can't turn on one on the other. This thing seems kind of interesting. I'm gonna work out the chest press here. The chest press. I'm thinking like 10 will probably be. I just want to see like. Oh, that's just too much right there. Oh, that's just 25. Just put it on 10. Oh my goodness. Ah, that's much better. On him, this right arm here, I'm just gonna be really light with that one. I'm not gonna do any weights for the moment. And you'd be like, why? Because that's my rotator cuff thing is just a little sore right now. From that's another tear I did. I just neglected myself. And that's what I'm saying. People, we get in the habit of making sure everybody else is okay, but we're not. Ugh. All right. Next time, just real easy. Real easy. Let me get in here. Especially now that I know better that you can, you first day you get in there and you kind of work out more than to your limits, so you're tired and you're all heck of sore and more reluctant for a few days. It's like, hey, consistency. I've been counting, kind of like feeling a little bit. Oh my goodness. But I know this is like from just a lot of nights, just not moving around as much. It's like 25 odd years ago. It wasn't so much as younger, but I had more things going on in my life. It was just the fact of, yeah, I had a sex life going on. So, that kept me just moving, burning some extra calories kind of thing. So, and now I can see why it's like you can't burn some calories, then eat and go to bed. Like that was redundant. But you don't want to eat and then go burn some calories. Food is digested. I don't know. There's something in everything. Ah. Huh? They're playing some. Supposed to wipe down the stuff. Maybe I should probably wipe this down before I even touch it. Because it's no guarantee that people really be wiping it off. I don't want to do no leg press. And this one here is supposed to be for the back. The rear deltoid and the pectoral. Hallelujah. I'm just going to start it off at 10. We're going to wipe these off. I'm going to do this and this other one. This one and that one I just did. We're going to work on that. We're going to work on our pectoral fly. Actually, no, because that one works on the chest. It works on the upper shoulders. Some other thing that this doesn't. Alright, so I need that, and I work on something for that. Because if I plan on, I know I'm going to have some kind of look. And it's like I might as well already just start right now giving them something, so I can be really ready. So I'm going to be dancing again. I know it. See this here? We're already starting that. Gotta work that out. Yeah. One pectoral. Can we do this? Oh, okay. Oh, well, we're just at the 10 pounds. Cool. So I can already hold it in though. So some flexibility. That's I mean, that's potentially some loose skin. Oh, okay, that's cool. This little tin. And it's got a bar on the high. Okay. Oh, okay. I see. So, oh, that's good. I could probably do like a 25 pound on this here. I'm gonna start off with just this 10, and that's the one cool thing about the since there is Planet Fitnesses around, you don't have to be like subjected to just that one. I want to say that's how like the 24-hour fitnesses or something was. They were just so far apart. Now they got the Planet Fitnesses like they got 7-Eleven. Oh, this is cool. I can really feel where this is at. I'm looking forward to building this up to so many more days. I threw away some ice cream, and our friend was like, "Oh, why are you? I mean, I would might have wanted that." And I'm like, "Well, you know, I've been eating right behind it, sticking my spoon in there. I don't think that's appropriate to give to somebody." And I was sick. And they're like, "Oh, okay. Oh, all right. I can feel it there, so we're gonna stop right there." Oh, and I think that this is important. I know I didn't do a lot of stretching beforehand of this. I know it's a start. I did want to pick out something else, but I feel like this will kind of do. If anything, I just do the stretches on my own. Just these two things. Not too much pressure on myself. So I used to always pay a lot of attention to my legs, and I will again, but I need this knee to get worked on. Or something, or just give me the right direction if I can work it out myself. I'm down for that. I never tripped off of what the PS Planet Fitness 360 is. See the abs and the stretching. I was gonna say, what is it? A stretching machine or something? The weight. What is this? Oh, so there's this thing to stretch. Okay, begin with feet in the forward position. Upper palm. Oh, well, this is kind of cool. Never seen this before. See what it shows you. Keep arms straight, knees on the knee pad, stretch slowly, breathe normally, hold each stress between the... Okay, well that makes a lot of sense. The low back, the hamstrings, the glutes, the hips. Okay, during a stretch, you know, and they got these wristband things that look weird. I mean, the whole contraption looks kind of weird, but that's cool. That's cool. Cool to know. So what is this here? Oh, this is something for the abs here. Now here, this is the goal, to pull myself up on this thing on good time. That's the goal. Oh, and they got that thing where you're in your, on your knees. That one had messed me up. My hips weren't ready for it. Okay, so this one I need to get anyway. The hip abduction. The hip abductor for the glute, your inner. Oh, the inner thigh one. Oh yeah. Somebody else is. Oh, you gotta spread your legs wide open. Whew. Uh. Oh, now here's something I always wanted to mess with. They got them in here. I need to get me some gloves. I got a little one over there. Oh, this is 20 pounds, not for me. Even that 10 pounds looks intimidating. Yep. This for sure is. Oh. I need that. I've been wanting to work with these cowbells. It's still much, but at least. I got 5 pounds. Oh, that's a big difference. Whew. Okay. Cool. See, you guys got me to come way over here to see stuff that I didn't even know was over in here in the Planet Fitness. Like, that's what's up. That's what's up. Alright, I'm trying to see if anybody knows. At least nobody's saying nothing weird. I appreciate that. Now, why you still got that one weird thing up there? Got the little 5 pound. I haven't been working on my 5 pounders lately as much. Because I feel like it's probably human nature, especially if we're not disciplined or come from discipline, to if you could be on a path of doing something and you don't make that 30-day mark. And even if you do, this is just the moment that a curveball gets thrown into your routine, you just off. I feel like that's like human nature to do that. And I could be wrong, because I was working on these, and it's getting a little better. But it's consistency. I know. I understand. Only thing I've been consistent about is worrying and tripping off other motherfuckers who could give a damn about me. And that's so. Hey, we about to start. Or we talk to them, they be like, I gave a damn. I just whatever gave a damn more about me. And that's what I'm saying. Like, yes, that was that one thing you didn't show me. I'm such a weak link. That's when like people look at me. I'm like, I got to have Jesus and his 2 buddies on earth to protect me. Because I'm too gentle to be all that fighting. I don't need to do that. What is this? Oh, divorce court. So I'm thinking about I might just sue the Fry people. Oh, that damn air is too much. Alright, I need to use the restroom. It's been cool hanging with y'all. It's 130 minutes. I could go a little longer, but I gotta use the restroom. Oh, that's right. I'm gonna pause for the call. Put it on mute. I hope that it was on, the microphone was off like I had wanted it to be. That's gonna be a little embarrassing. I would lay down on the massage table. I just really, I'm kind of good right now. Maybe I should see if I can walk or how I walk. I know I can walk. See how walking will do for us. Ah, oh, just lifting it up. That little minimal separation is a little much. Looks the one next door to me. That's the remnants. Now it starts off at a little simple. Now it starts off kind of simple and cool. So I'm like, this is not so bad. It's more me stepping up where my feet get tired. Like that day, I had been flew, ended up walking from here to there. My feet were feeling swollen. My leg was aching. So it made it really hard to go for a long time. And I had walked actually like hell of long. The bus was so behind. I was out of town. I think they should put on here that like you could put like what's your goal to walk, you know? How far you wanna go. They be just showing them damn Domino's commercials. Get the pizza any way I want. What? Pants so it's like once you have them on for a while, they'll have a comfortable feeling. When you come from the bathroom. Now it's like I just got air that wants to exit my body as I walk on this thing. Like, hey, nobody come walking by me. Or I gotta keep a straight face just in case there's a reason for them to make a crooked. All that talk's got me thinking about, I had tried recently a glazed donut from 7-Eleven that, you know, looks like a fake Krispy Kreme, but I warmed it up. And man, I like that one better than, well, even anyway, Krispy Kreme is so sweet. But that one gives you just a little bit more chew and bite to where I'm like, I'm gonna have to take one and get it warmed up in the oven one day. Oh, so my leg's starting to hurt a lot. So it's like, I gotta do a review for y'all on that one, and it's definitely in the oven. You get it toasty on the top, and then with just like a good little spray, a little layer of butter. Oof. That'd be perfect. See you in a bit. Sooner than later. Oh, my pants feel like it's all wet. Shower, what's that kind of feeling? Oh, man. Oh, it's a little chill out here. Oh, that hip. That would just really hurt my feelings if my new hip got a little out of place. Talking about we gonna have to re-screw the screw. What? Chicka chicka woo? No. The weekend of me getting my hip replacement will be one of the worst things ever. I'm gonna save that story for the book. I haven't said it enough. Now I'm gonna put it up. I'm gonna take it off the hook. Oh gosh, I wonder if somebody knows that they left their lights on. Oh, 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 that got me a little blah. Dang it, I timed my time off a little wrong for my laundry place that I want to go to. But then after that, it's like I got a little hike to go on. Because it's the weekend warrior weather. Rain is looking likely. We got over 50% chance of rain to get started in the Northern California area throughout. We're going to check out the aquarium. We're going to go see a pretty dog. We're going to try to see if we can pull up Roofman. For sure, if anything, by Monday, Roofman will be on all streaming platforms, on some streaming platforms. If you got the hookup, holler if you hear me. I done won some passes, some entry passes into some tournaments, and I'm going to be more committed into not streaming, but loading up some videos. You know, 'cause that's right. Hey, you didn't know, but now you know. New kid is on the show. That's where it's like, it's not if I have 20 years to pursue a career in something, because, yeah, I know some 70-year-olds that if they had wanted to and they had to, if they were they wanted to or they had to, they could work. And then I know of some 70-year-olds who are like, oh no, their brain was gone and they couldn't have, you know. So I'm definitely at that age where that one-hit wonder gratuity, that is what's up. When you get in like your 50s type of age range, you know. So no obligation type of money. It's like I don't need millions and millions and to be on top, number one, or famous for that, you know. Because the biggest, what'll hit you the most is medical stuff. That's going to be your biggest bill. That, and then it's smart to have your little something for just in case you need a lawyer. Just in case you happen to then went to a sundown town. Just in case. You know, just in case. Get you a couple of Elon Musk Get you one of them really cool home on wheels, Rippy vans, the Winnebagos of the future. You know, and then have you a little spot and have get you and draw your Social Security. As long as you already got a cool little nest egg going, and shoot, you get you a spot in some place where your dollar is worth $100 in their conversion, and freaking just live peacefully, cool, and then whatever you want to do, to be an asset to humanity without the pressure. But it's about having your medical, especially when something breaks or out of place. Having that covered. I realized it the hard way. Prince concert, February 15th, 1985. And then somewhere in November, I want to say right before Thanksgiving, or right after. Could have been early December, but it was PE, Hunt Junior High. Strained, sprained, and then I really just brought some ache. Prince concert, Tacoma Dome. Bleachers collapsed. Tacoma Dome was still new in structure, about 2 years. I was doing some physical therapy and stuff for a little bit. Um, I think it was stop. I think it was I think that was for that was already for the school, cause I had on a brace. When I went to the hospital, I had like the back brace on, and already. Now I went to the Prince concert. This is why I speak about addiction, and why I'm just so my heart goes out. Because it can shun you from your responsibilities. All you see is the dollar. So something happened. I don't know exactly what. I don't know if there was ever, if rumors was true, but I remember I did go see a lawyer about it. I was about 12, about to turn 13. My womanhood had started, and it's just no fun. And I think it didn't help that, when I hurt my back, especially at the Prince concert, like my womanhood had started while I was there, so it was like the pain was just even more, just worse. Ugh, I would just have cramps in my front and my back for a long time. Mm. life is interesting because of all the different levels and chapters. It's like I'm not mad. I used to be a bit mad at my mother. I'm not mad at her anymore. I understand. I hope that she can stop or will stop suffering in any kind of afterlife if they're suffering from the things you did in your life known. You know, she deserves some peace. It's like I don't blame her for not teaching me something she didn't even know to teach, you know what I'm saying? So, like, what are you gonna do? What I'm not gonna do anymore is point fingers at something for somebody that may not know something just because they're a certain age and you're supposed to be like, wow, you this age and you don't even know that? Because for some people it just takes a while to really get it. And even more so nowadays because it's more and more that people are shunning the responsibility of preparing their offspring or their siblings for the world that, ahead. Things that are really going to go on, things that are going on. The way that people can be, the way that people are. It's like it happens. Things happen. Things just happen. And it's understandable if some people go through some things that are really, 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 really hurtful. That are really, really hurtful. To where that person is going through it, and the person that's putting them through it. Some will grow and evolve, and their conscience will kick in. Some will eventually push that bad memory that became a reoccurring nightmare into a corner and wash it away. And some don't. And they let that just consume them. Yeah, they all got that question, why does this happen to this person, or why does this have to happen? And it's like there is no real, there may be some answer that is so real and hits it so hard that you're just like, wow, that's deep, but okay, now I get it. Maybe there might be. I don't know. Kind of doubt it. Oh, 4 more hours. How we gonna make it? Can you make it? You make it 4 more hours to the laundry? Going to get some banh mi's today. It's a little cold. Oh shit. I did have that window open over there. I wonder. Yo, that's the only thing I'm eating. You just worked out your shoulders. That wasn't even a calorie I burnt. That wasn't nothing. I have to do it again. Like it should be like, especially on the days that I like to do twice a day. So yeah, I know. Now, not necessarily meeting the family-friendly people. No, I don't think that them. But what I know is that I'm attracting. I'm attracting. I don't know the right words. I'm attracting. Yeah. I say family friendly. So it is like I'm really not trying to jock because here's my thing. I had met the comedian Corey Holcomb maybe like a year ago, a little over a year, and I know I just acted so much like just starstruck, just so stupid, you know. And really, I wanted to be like, you was a funny MFer, man. You had me hella weak, you know. But it is like it's just so real. It's just like, man, you can't help but to just applaud, clap, laugh, stomp your feet. Like that's what's up. You gonna see me again. Blessings to you, blessings, brother. Can I get your autograph, man? Just in case you blow up. Hell yeah, I'ma sell it. you know. Um, Instead, I was just like I said, just too excited, and I'm looking like however I'm looking to him, you know, with the missing bosoms. So no telling how he perceived me. But I asked him to give my uncle a shout out, and I still like don't know. I know like the ALS or something. He was like, "Yeah, uncle, I heard you had ALS. Get better, man." And then he said, "No, I'm just kidding." And I just was like, nonetheless, that's what's up. That's what's up. Excuse me. And let me realize, hey, if you hang around, you might can run into the comedians coming out. You know, I would love to be like a roadie in a sense too. See how people some handle the life of living on the road, being in their position. Cause that's what I feel like. It's like we tend to we grow up and we tend to put people on a certain pedestal until we reach a level of life and realize, hell, they more than likely got thoughts they got, in their mind just like how I do. They not the same, but my point is they brain exercises just like mine. Mm. See, even if though, like until you get used to keeping a certain schedule, just 'cause you take a nap or something or sleep late or whatever, you can still be like, hey, okay. And it's not really sleepy. Excuse me. I know some of the places that I'm gonna go play the tournament, that it's like overall, like you can um vlog or make some videos. You just certain things, as far as like putting people's faces and all that, you gotta be careful to not do. And it's just like, hey, yeah, it's cool for me. I just want over my hand anyway. Break some fries up and give them to I said the squirrels, but fish them over here. Give them to the birds. They'll be happy. The seagulls are really rude to the pigeons. And the ravens, too. Like, the ravens don't really mess with the seagulls. Like, the seagulls can come by and intimidate them. And they let them. Or they do. Whatever the right answer is. Right now I'm thinking about these Apple Jacks that I had got. And I'm realizing I need to get them. Came from my friends. I left one of their big boxes. And they were, they had like a $2 coupon. And they'd already had them like half off already. And then they had a coupon where you could get $2 more off. So I was like, oh, heck yeah. I just bought them in because one, I'm like, hey, if I wanted to make the little marshmallow balls, that's perfect to use. Especially like for like a little kid's party or something. Excuse me. Where's the temperature? Saying like, taking advantage of those cool little deals and stuff that they might have on. Move that for a minute. I don't want my where's my comb at? Oh, let it comb be right here. Oh, dang it. Not right there. Please don't have that comb right up in here. got to anyway. But I'm getting it done again next week. And so that's just part of me is like, do I want to wash it again? I know that I'm going to get a little bit of this part chopped off. I know, like, this part I damaged a lot. Now, my braider is like, hey, I don't like to do singles. But then she also made a comment, I don't do the singles as small as you make them, to where I'm just like, hey, but what if they weren't that small? Could we do it? That's what I'm wondering. You just made me feel like if I do some singles, they're not going to be small. And I'm just kind of like, I'm not just, I'm like, that's cool. They don't have to be. That's something that I just do. When I'm doing my hair, I don't expect somebody to do me. I do myself. But I'm just reluctant to put in a lot of, like the gel. I'm gonna put the gel in. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to wash my hair again. And I'm like, I want it to be a little worn, you know what I'm saying? Before where did I put that? Oh, good. Oh, cause I'm like, if I put that, then I'm gonna still have to wash it again in a couple of days. So I am going somewhere. I'm like, I need to do it anyway. Do something. You know, we'll wear my hat. But just even me letting it lay for a few days before it gets braided up. Cause just now my crown is starting to feel a little better. Now people just like, what am I turning myself to? What is she doing? Let's see about braiding her on. I'm a girl of many trades. Do my own hair. A woman. A woman now. Damn it, not no little girl. Shouldn't have clung stuff there. Who saw the movie One Battle After the Other? Cause that's coming. That one's coming. That one has a real message. It's not even subliminal. If anything, it's almost like, duh, be a fool to not think, no. Right there, I thought of this, like, hey, you would want to. like I think I stopped braiding it here so that it could just connect into something else. Whew, that heat was deep. Just like this is it. Turn on the heat thinking you need some. And then just turn it off and be like, whew, that was too much. That's more than enough. Guess we got that braid. You know what? I'm not gonna braid myself, braiding my hair. Ooh, that was getting hot up there. Thanks for hanging out with me. Steve the real one. Just my very one. I'm glad I was here for you.